I'll be damned, you actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
I was just doing what I do best.
Hey, if I didn't think you had it in you, I wouldn't have put my neck on the line. But still, you've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Aiming pretty high, aren't you, Gage? Why stop there? Why not take over the moon while we're at it?
Nah, the little green men can keep that one. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Sounds like you've had this planned from the beginning.
The ideas crossed my mind, sure. But I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
If you're vouching for this...
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you want my advice, or if you want me to tag along, you've got it.
You're lucky Nish is in charge. If we're up to date, you'd be dead.
It's close. I know it's close. It has to be.
You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching your back.
Man, I've been getting the shakes bad. Haven't slept in days.
You've been hitting the jet pretty hard. Get some of that new coke.
Oh,
Tinker.
hey, boss.
Strong.
See you there.
If you ain't standing out,
You ain't worth looking at that.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be. Weak.
Muck, it's been real busy lately. Guess things are going well.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with it. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water. Never formally introduced myself. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on?
Let's get one thing straight here. It may have been his suggestion, but it'll be my decision.
I can see that. Well, regardless of the source, idea's a good one. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some good. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the... I can't think of a better way to solidify your place. If that interests you, well...
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my...
Right.
So getting us set up in the territory, we're gonna need to claim us. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. You want to talk them off their land?
Is there a difference between the approaches?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out. But it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, but it could end up getting expensive. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag... Now, next up, you'll have to... Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something, and none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Which gang should I have?
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate. That just leaves the... Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still... We're not always going to be able to run every job.
Sure.
So, you ready to pick the spot?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where do you want to hit? Yeah, that one will do. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two.
Right.
Either way, the more afraid they... Lizzie Wyeth over with the operator should have some... And it's worth keeping in mind. The more populated or fortified... Happy hunting.
Oh, man. I thought the moon was made of cheese.
Juka girl's hot. Got a couple of her posters in my nest.
Hey, you.
Yeah? Can I help you?
Now, I'm here for your land. You should leave while you can still walk.
Whoa, 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 take it easy. All right, look. Can't just abandon this place. It's home.
You stay here another minute. Trust me. You're gonna regret it.
Christ, no need to do anything rash, all right? Land's yours.
Coulter said we'd all have more caps than we knew what to do with. Glad that bastard's dead. Yeah. I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let him know how it went.